Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will talk about curriculum, syllabus, and course books. I will try to give examples from our own setting to make everything a little bit more comprehensible, clear, because curriculum and syllabus are kind of abstract concepts and can be a little bit confusing. Now, let's first examine what a curriculum is. A curriculum is, in fact, a statement that specifies the philosophy of an educational institution or sometimes country. That is to say, it answers the question, why? Why are we teaching this? What is our goal to teach whatever subject we are teaching? Curriculum contains a broad description of general goals which reflect an overall educational and cultural philosophy. It covers learning or graduate outcomes that are stated in broad terms and are meant to describe the requirements. By nature, it is abstract because it contains the philosophy, remember? So when you want to quickly outline what the curriculum covers, we can say, one, goals and objectives, definitely. Two, syllabus. That is to say, the content. What and when and how. Okay? And last but not the least, evaluation and assessment. So it is this huge umbrella term. As you can see in the figure here, curriculum contains a linguistic theory, a psychology theory, and an educational cultural viewpoint. Okay? Now let's look at what a syllabus is. A syllabus is regarded as the content of a course or the subject matter to be covered. It covers the selection and ordering of linguistic data. In short, a syllabus provides information about what should be studied, what to teach, and how the particular content should be selected and sequenced, how to teach, in what order, okay? It must have a starting point, which defines where learners are, and an endpoint which defines where learners will be at the end of the course. Some people treat curriculum and syllabus as the same. However, I think we shouldn't. Curriculum is the general teaching goal, reflecting the national policy and philosophy. Syllabus, on the other hand, or syllabuses, or if you want to say syllabi, are the solid, concrete steps covering objectives to reach that general goal. So the curriculum is up here somewhere, very general, and syllabuses or syllabi are the steps that cover objectives to take us to that major goal. Let's try to give an example to clarify this distinction. Now, if you visit the webpage of the Board of Education, of the Ministry of Education, you will see all the curriculums or curricula of all the courses that the ministry offers. Okay? You can see in this picture, if you visit, click on the programs icon over there, it will take you to the next page. There you will see all the programs. And as you can see, you will have a distinction between primary school programs and secondary school programs. Now, let's have a look at the primary school programs or curriculums. As you see, we have a load of courses, and each and every course has its own curriculum. So what we're going to do is we're going to just deal with English, nothing else. Now, when you click on English 2 to 8 grades showing, you see a kind of a booklet that appears as the curriculum. You can download it, you can use it online. I suggest you download it. It is free. When you download it, you can always refer to it. It becomes a reference book for you, okay? When you have a look at the contents of this program, you will see the distinction between curriculum and syllabus. The curriculum part, the parts that are marked by red, all explain the philosophy of the program, the understanding of learning, teaching, the linguistic theory behind this program, the psychological theory behind this program. When you look at the same picture again, you will see parts marked by blue, and they all show the syllabus-related parts, okay? They are the steps to cover the whole. These steps serve the main philosophy, serve the main goal. And each grade has its own syllabus, because remember, these grades are steps to take you to the graduate requirement or graduate goals. When students finish primary school, they will have all these steps covered. And in the same figure, you see some parts marked by green. Those parts are related to tips or ideas for coursebook writers, what they should consider when they are writing a coursebook in line with this curriculum and syllabus. So, if we consider this whole picture, we can easily say that curriculum can give birth to different syllabuses. Not in our case, because in our case, the ministry gives us the syllabuses or syllabi, okay? I'm going to keep saying syllabuses, so don't worry about it. We are given the syllabus, so we don't need to worry about coming up with our own. However, in theory, a curriculum can be reflected in different forms of syllabuses. And a syllabus can give birth to different course books, because the goal can be reached in several different ways, and these ways can be arranged in different manners. Well, we need to consider the age, we need to consider the proficiency level, the audience, their interests, things like that, okay? So, when you look at this figure, you see how the curriculum can be reflected in different syllabuses and how a syllabus can be reflected in different course books. Now, not all course books will be good products of this curriculum or syllabus. So the coursebook evaluation process becomes highly important. If coursebook evaluation is not done by experts, really competent people, coursebooks that are not in line with the curriculum and syllabus may get approved, unfortunately. And teachers may end up with these coursebooks. Now, please keep in mind that a coursebook is not the curriculum or the syllabus. It is only a means of reaching the syllabus or reaching the curriculum. And unfortunately, a coursebook can be ill-written, badly designed. Unless you as a teacher are familiar with the actual curriculum and the syllabus, the coursebook can be misleading. So please don't think that the coursebook that you use is your master. It's not. It's your servant. You are the master. However, in order to be the master of the coursebook, you need to be familiar with the curriculum and the syllabuses. Please visit the website, the Ministry of Education website. Download the programs, the curriculums, primary school, secondary school, and read them, okay? This knowledge will give you the power to decide whether you want to use the coursebook as it is or make the necessary adaptations, make the necessary modifications or changes. Now, let's give some examples. Now, this example is taken from the 6th grade syllabus, and the title of the unit is Yummy Breakfast, okay? As you can see, we have functions and useful language in one column, skills in another column, and suggested contexts, texts, and, assignments in another column. As you can see, there are no columns dedicated for structure. Whatever structure the coursebook designer needs to include is given in the useful language part. So they don't need to worry about any other grammar or structures. Now, if you pay attention to the skills column or learning outcomes column, you see that you have listening, spoken interaction, spoken production, reading. Okay? Now, there are no writing outcomes planned for this unit, but it is only this unit specific. There are other writing outcomes in other units, okay? Now, let's see a page from a very commonly used book and decide whether the objectives have been met or not. Okay, this is the entrance of the unit, and this is the first page. When you give a list of words with Turkish equivalents or translations of these words, you disobey the basic principles of the curriculum. Why do I say that? Now, in the curriculum, it says communication is carried out in English as much as possible. It further says students are continuously exposed to English through audio and visual materials. It says L1, first language, native language, Turkish in our case, usage is not prohibited or discouraged, but it should be employed only as necessary. In other words, for giving complex instructions or explaining very difficult concepts. The objectives mentioned in the syllabus are not met either. Now, pay attention, please. The first objective says students will be able to identify the names of different food in an oral text. Now, how are they going to identify the names of the food? You have already given the Turkish equivalents. Okay, and in reading it says students will be able to understand short and simple text about food and preferences, and they will be able to understand the label of food products. Okay, when you give me the Turkish equivalents or words, you have taken away my chance of making any predictions using the context or using the visuals. Okay, so the coursebook not only disobeys the curriculum, the philosophy of the program, but the syllabus objectives of the syllabus as well. Okay? When I searched these concepts, native language, Turkish equivalents, or translation, in the program, because it's a PDF and you can always write whatever you want to search, and when you click, it searches the whole document for you. When I did that, I came out with 0 reference. Okay, none of these concepts were among the principles of the curriculum. I have taken the screenshots of these searches so you can see them, and if you don't believe what I say, please believe the computer. Okay? In fact, I have searched the primary and secondary school curriculums and found 0 references to translation in them. I have also searched both primary and secondary school programs or curriculums for grammar and found only 1 reference. And it reads as, it is often stated that in Turkish EFL education context, priority has been given to grammatical competence with too much focus on teaching and assessing grammatical structures in English. To take a step in overcoming this problem, pay attention, it is regarded as a problem. Focusing on too much grammar, trying to explain grammar, teach grammar in isolation is a problem. And the curriculum openly, explicitly states this. To overcome this problem, the new 9th to 12th grades English curriculum was designed to take all aspects of communicative competence into consideration. So that means they consider functions and notions and skills. Grammar is only a means. It is not the goal in the curriculum. So they want to focus on how and why rather than what. Actually, as the program, the curriculum openly states, the curriculum designers try to implement the principles and descriptors of the Common European Framework of References for Languages, okay, which is also known as CEFR, into the national curriculum, okay? And if you read the program, this is another screenshot of the program, you can see this paragraph which explains why CEFR has been taken as the backbone of the new curriculum. So, in the next video, I will try to talk about CEFR, briefly of course, and see whether we can understand the national curriculum in a better way, so that we can leave our old habits aside, or so that we can evaluate a course book and its writer. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.